National Poetry Month. Going to take you on a tour of some poems and some different books. This one is called Balancing the Beauty and the Bullshit, Carving Out a Space on a Painful Planet. This poem is called The Straw That Built the Camel's Back. But I wanted to share the chapter that this poem is in. The chapter touches on what I feel is something that we experience a lot of times in life but don't talk about. Is about how strength doesn't feel strong. When we go through stuff, you need strength to carry on, but it doesn't feel like you would hope that it would feel. It doesn't feel powerful. And the chapter is called Strength Doesn't Feel Strong. I asked four-time world champion weightlifter Jonah Leo what bench pressing over 800 pounds feels like. I wanted to know if this type of physical strength and struggle mirrored the rest of the human journey. I wondered if having this massive amount of weight hovering above your face, throat, and chest, and then pressing it, if it felt powerful. He told me it doesn't feel like you would think it would feel. He said it feels like pressure, an insane amount of pressure and then strain. I asked him what it felt like after the lift was over, if it felt strong. No, he said, you feel exhausted. I feel like that's exactly how life struggles are. Like you don't feel strong. When people go through extremely traumatic and painful times, they are often told by the outside world, you are so strong. But the individual putting one foot in front of the other, it often feels like strain, pain, and an insane amount of pressure and exhaustion. And then we aren't allowed enough time of off seasons from the trauma or the pain or the grief. It seems like we got to keep going. You know, like in sports, there's an off season, especially if you have an injury in the sport, you have an off season to heal up. But that's not how this world is set up to take care of people who are going through some shit. This poem is called The Straw That Built the Camel's Back. The crowd stared at the strained, busted up camels laying before them. They said it was the straw that broke the camels' backs. No one acknowledged the years of traveling through deserts and sandstorms without water and overloaded packs. They said it was the straw that broke the camels' backs. No one acknowledged the years of carrying, uncaring assholes cracking whips against their backs. They said it was the straw that broke the camels' backs. A boy pushed his way through the crowd and said, those camels are not broken, they are resting. Just watch. They'll get up again. I've been watching them for years. They always find a way to get back up. The camels always got up because they saw the smile that brought to the little boy's face. They knew someday he would have to do the same. People will say it was the storms that broke his back. But he's not broken, he's just resting. If that's you going through some storms or some struggles and needing to be strong and not feeling strong, I'm rooting you on.